Well, I have good news. My internet is back. So this might be one of the only videos that I might try and edit. Now this is probably gonna be the only video in the next, I would say, week that I will be editing because school starts in about 5 days. So in the next 5 days, expect this video to be edited maybe a bit. I might just put in like some cuts in it or whatever. Maybe even put in like an intro. I have no idea what I want for an intro. Yeah. So comments are disabled for this video. That's something I also learned. Also, the power and internet is back on. Yup, the power was back on a couple of days ago, and I didn't expect it to be on today. I thought it would be back on maybe tomorrow or Monday. So yeah. And yeah, I have to get back into a recording feeling because for the past few days I have been a bit, let's just say, I don't want to say depressed because that would be sounding weird. Been anywhere from like normal self to sad, and somewhere in between there. I haven't been depressed yet. So yeah, my first day with internet back on. Yep, the first day with internet back on, and I think it's been like, I don't know, 10. No, not 10. Yeah, there was a derecho that hit the Midwest in northern Illinois, which is where I live. Please don't come and hunt me down. And yeah, it hit my house. We got the brunt of it. We were like right in the center, like that Kirby area. Sounds wrong. Actually, it doesn't. Well, I made a joke that didn't sound slightly wrong. So good on me. I can't believe I haven't sounded excited at all. I haven't sounded excited at all. We're gonna get started with the Buffalo Bills record prediction. I forgot. I'm also doing score predictions, which is a new thing I'm going to do. But when the comments aren't disabled, enough talking. Like I said, like a few minutes earlier, or a minute, whatever. Let's get started with the record and score prediction. So the Bills start the season at home against the New York Jets. Let me just say this about the Jets. Their defense is going to be non-existent, and their offense, they still have a really bad offensive line, and if they can get a good wide receiver 3, then, yeah, I feel like they have 3 wide receiver 2s on their team. So they need, like, a suitable wide receiver 1. Denzel Mims is not going to be one. I don't think he's going to be wide receiver 1. I think he'll be a wide receiver 2. I doubt he's going to be a 3, but I think he's going to be a 2. And yeah, Sam Darnold, I wouldn't trust him. If you still trust him, then, and you're a Jets fan, then I'd be glad you don't trust him because I don't have much faith in him. Out of college, I did. But yeah, this is not going to be a close game in the slightest. The Buffalo Bills win this game by a score of 21-7. Then the Bills are on the road against the Dolphins, and the Dolphins are, I don't know if I should say they're an underrated team or if the media still likes them. I think the Dolphins are actually going to be decent this season. Gosh, this is what I get for doing editing in this video. My life is sad. The Dolphins, I have them being a decent team. Like, I don't have them having a winning record or being in the playoffs. But I still think they're going to be decent. Okay, sorry about that. So, do I think the Dolphins are going to be a good team? I think they are. So, another announcement I'll make. Actually, I'll make more announcements in a separate video I'm going to make. I'm going to make a separate video today detailing on what I plan on doing when school begins, because, yeah, like I said, that's coming up, and that's coming up on Thursday next week, so, yeah, that's a problem. So next Thursday is a big day, because that's when school starts, and, yeah, because the power's been out for the past few days, yeah, school doesn't have to start in 2 days. Even if it did, I'm pretty sure I'd still be able to get most of these videos out. So, yeah. So, anyways, I think the Dolphins are going to be good. Do I think that Tua will start for them? I don't think that if he's going to start, it's not going to be in the first half of the season. I think in the first half of the season, he will be on the bench warring behind Fitzpatrick. And then I think after that, I think Tua will start after the halfway point of the season, which is week 9. So yeah, for the first 9 weeks of the season, I have Fitzpatrick starting for the Dolphins. Yeah. But I still think that I don't know why I said but. But. Yeah, the Dolphins, I think they're going to be a decent team. Not a good team, a decent team. And they're being underrated a bit. Underrated a bit. And I have the Dolphins winning this game by a score of 17-10. Yes. I think most of these Bills games are going to be very lower scoring. Then, the Bills are at home against the LA Rams. Don't ask. Don't ask. Yeah. Let me just say this about the Rams. I think their defense is going to be solid. Solid. I don't think Aaron Donald can do everything on defense, so, yeah. I had some people on the Rams video saying that I was bad. One comment in particular that I want to mention was that, yeah, I had 3 comments on it. One thing I do want to mention about one comment is that having the Rams at 1-7 on the road is just plain old bad. Well, I have them winning on the road against the Bills. So, shut up. I'm just kidding. Don't hate me, please. I have the Rams winning this game by a score of 21-20. Yep, I have it being a fairly close game. Then, the Bills are on the road against the Raiders, and... Oh, wait. I can't remember if I had the Rams winning that game or the Bills. I think I had the Rams winning that game. Yeah. I did. Yeah, I had the Rams winning that game. Yeah, then like I said, the Bills are on the road against the Las Vegas Raiders, and I do think that the Raiders are going to be they should be around 500. I don't think they're going to be too much lower than that, if they are lower than that. And I don't think they're going to be too much higher than that, so, yeah. But the Raiders are an interesting team. I don't think they're going to be able to beat the Bills. I have the Bills maybe surprising some people and getting a 28-16 win. Then the Bills are on the road against the Titans, and I thought this could be an interesting game because some people are saying that this would be the number 3 and 4 seed facing against each other. So what was I gonna say? I keep on taking these long breaks. I need to stop doing that because I always feel like I'm gonna start editing the video after that, and I'm probably not going to, knowing myself. Rip myself. What else should I say? The Titans' run game is going to be really good, but their passing game, I think it's going to be average. I have Ryan Tannehill having 4,000 yards, around 4,000 yards, so, yeah. But I do have the Bills winning this game, yes. Surprising many in winning this game. Bills win this game by a score of not 40 because that's way too high. I have the Bills winning this game by a score of 35-21. And then the Bills are at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be an interesting game. I think that this game will be fairly interesting. A shortened week, and the Chiefs have to travel across half the country. Not all the way across the country. That would be a lot cooler, though. I do think that this will be a fairly close game. I think it'll be close in the first part of the game, or in the first 3 quarters. I think it's gonna be very close. I have the Bills having the advantage in the close game. I have being 20-20 at the end of the third quarter, and then Patrick Mahomes takes off with 2 touchdown fourth quarter to win 34-23. Yes, and the Chiefs win this game. Then the Bills are on the road against the New York Jets. I originally had the Jets win this game, but you never know. I actually now have the Bills winning this game by a score of 23-20. The Bills win on a game-winning field goal. I was actually going to say overtime, winning in overtime with a field goal. But then the Bills are at home against the New England Patriots, and this could surprise some people, but I have the Patriots winning the first game. You don't know if they're going to win the second game, so you don't know if they're going to win the second game because they're at home and anything could happen. But the reason why I have the Patriots winning this game is because I have high hopes about the Patriots defense, but I don't think it's going to carry this team. I don't think a defense can carry more than 5 or 6 games, unlike my Madden team. Madden, I would say 15 team. Yeah, I don't really play the newer Maddens because I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox One. I mean, I prefer PlayStation, but that's your point. I already said why I think the Patriots will win. I don't think the defense will carry them, but I think it will carry them in this game. A low-scoring win, and that's going to be for the Patriots. The Patriots win this game by a score of 20-10. Josh Allen really struggles in this game. He struggles to get even 100 yards. And then the Bills, the run game isn't doing too well for them. But they still get a running touchdown in this game. Then the Bills are at home against the Seattle Seahawks, and I do think this will be a fairly interesting game for the defensive side of the ball. The Seahawks are I would say they're a team, but I can't say they are a pretty good team. They're not a pretty good team. They're a good team, but they're not a pretty good team. You see what I'm saying? I had the Bills winning this game by a score of 28. I'm just kidding. It wasn't 28. I had the Bills winning this game by a score of 27-21. Yeah. Then the Bills are on the road against the Arizona Cardinals, and if I have to be honest, I have to be honest for this video. If I'm being honest, the Cardinals' defense is still going to be trash this year. The Cardinals' offense, I think it will be, I would say, top 10. And this video is pointless if I had the Cardinals having a winning record, because I already said before, a few videos back, actually it was quite a few videos back, a few videos back, I said the Cardinals are going to go 8-8, and right here it says 8-7, so I can't do anything about that. Bills win by this game by a score of 27-23. So 27-23, Bills win. Just after the Bills defense gets a clutch stop on a Hail Mary in the final seconds. And then coming off a bye week, coming off a bye week, the Bills are at home against the Chargers. And the Chargers are just I would say interesting team, but they don't have too much talent on offense besides Keenan Allen. Their defense. Yeah, their defense is good. Yeah, the Bills are just, the Chargers team is just, I would say it's, the defense is really good, the offense is decent, so I'd say they're a good team. I actually have the Chargers being good this year, but I don't know what their record is because I don't take third looks at their schedule. So I have the Bills win this game. Bills win by a score of 27. I can't say 27 so many times, so it's actually going to be 31 to 24. 31 to 24. The Bills win this game. Shockingly, Tyrod Taylor. Yes, I do have Tyrod Taylor starting up at this point. Actually, I'm just kidding. I have Justin Herbert. And Justin Herbert surprises some people with 2 passing touchdowns in this game. And while people are expecting, at the most, probably 1. So, yeah. Then, the Bills are on the road against the 49ers. This could be probably a top 10 game. Yes, that is a future video I have in mind. A future video that I have in mind when school starts is my top 10, what I think will be the top 10 best games in the 2020 NFL season, and I do think I can do a top 5 worst, but I'm not gonna do that, and we're gonna have to stretch that video out to 8 minutes. I don't do YouTube for money. I don't know what just happened there. You just got to see all my tabs. Woo! Yeah, I don't know why I have so many of them. I can probably just use 2 and just keep this one infinitely, but that's besides the point. Would I say that it's an easy game to lose? I'd say maybe. But I do have the 49ers winning this game by a score of 40 points. Yes, 41 points actually. 41 to 26. And then the Bills are at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I do think this actually won't be a defensive battle. I think it will be a defensive battle in the first half of the game. But the Bills come away scoring 3 touchdowns after scoring just 10 points in the first half. Yep. The Bills win this game by a score of 20. No, not 20. It wasn't 20 because I said 3 touchdowns. I said 3 touchdowns. The Bills winning this game by a score of 31 to 10. Then the Bills are on the road against the Denver Broncos, and the Broncos are a good. Yeah, they are a good team, but that's besides the point. The Broncos are a interesting team. They have I think their team is really young, and that's a really good thing. I wouldn't say really. I think it's just a regular good thing. But yeah, interesting game here. I have the Broncos winning this game by a score of 21 what was I gonna say? 21 to 13. Yes. Drew Lock comes away with a clutch. Actually, not Drew Lock. Von Miller comes up with a clutch sack on 4th down to end off the game. Sorry if I sound like really quiet in this game, because I am quiet. Also because my iPad is far away from the microphone. So yeah, that's why I might sound a bit quiet. Then the Bills are on the road against the Patriots, and you might be thinking, you can't have the Bills losing to the Patriots twice, right? And yes, I don't have the Bills losing twice to the Patriots. I have them losing once. And I have the Bills winning on the road once against the Patriots. And an interesting game will end off being a a back and forth. Actually, I'm not gonna say back and forth. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like kind of close. I mean, I have the Bills winning 26-10. So yeah, 26-10. I have the Bills winning this game 26-10. So it's kind of close. Can't have it too close though, because that would be. And the Bills fans will wonder why I have them being, winning to the Patriots so close. Like, do you not believe in our team? So yeah. And if I do see a dislike on this video, that means that there's a Bills fan that is really angry at me, or there is a Patriots fan mad that I have them at 9 wins so far. And the final game of the season, I'm just gonna say, Bills finish out the season. This might be a Patriots fan out here disliking this video because I have the Bills winning 10 games. Which is probably true. But yeah, a back and forth game. I wouldn't say back and forth. A back and forth game ends out being a Bills win this game 21-7. No, I'm just kidding. 21-12. Yep, that's an interesting score. And yeah, Bills finish out the season with a 10-6 record, 4-2 in their division, 5-3 at home, and 5-3 on the road. Yeah. What do I say about this? Bills fans are probably going to be fairly happy at me that I have them at 10 wins. They're also going to be fairly happy that I'm going to say right now, I have the Bills winning the division. So yeah, that might earn me a few dislikes from Patriots fans and Dolphins fans, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm having fun doing YouTube, okay? And I don't do YouTube for money. Yeah, my next video will probably not be close to 8 minutes long. It's probably going to be more like 4 or 5. I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to do lots of explaining because certain reasons. And yeah, so I'll see you guys all later with that extra video, how I'm going to upload videos during school. Why I could be doing something else that might be more interesting. So yeah, I'll see you guys all later with my how I plan to upload. Yeah, this is what the video is going to be called. How I plan to upload videos when school begins. Or when school happens. I don't know which one it's going to be. Anyway, see you guys later.